Talk to God often. Even if you're not perfect, just talk to him every day. You don't have to be in the same faith I'm in, or you ain't got to call God the same thing I call him. But listen to me, you do have to call him though. It's not gonna make your life easy. Faith don't make it easy. Faith makes it possible. All you want is the strength to get through your life. If you want to be successful, you got to change your mind, and you're going to have some faith. If you ain't got no faith, if you ain't got no relationship with God, you finna make this thing way harder than it's got to be. And I'm flat out tell you that right now. Look at here. You think you're going to be successful without God? Let me ask you something, how that's working out for you. I am here to tell you that you can come from nothing and become something, but you're gonna have to have God. Now you can come up with another way, but there ain't a book out there on the market how to make it without God. It's 1,000 books about faith and how to make it with God. You're not gonna make it without him. You can short circuit your ticket by just putting some faith in God. You have to know that God got you some kind of way. Now the jumping requires faith. Now what is faith? Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. If you can see everything, that ain't faith. You got to believe in something you can't see. Look, man, when I started in comedy, I did not see this. I didn't see becoming the first African American to host a beauty pageant of any kind. I was the first black headliner to start black radio nights around the country. I done had a machete in my hand on a lot of stuff. I didn't see any of it. But I had this little piece of faith though, that if I jumped, he would get me, because I was miserable in my life. I didn't like waking up. I ain't have no purpose. I ain't know what I was supposed to be doing. But when on October 8th, 1985, I walked in a comedy club for the first time, signed up for the following week. The following week, a girl took me down there. She said, you got to go to a comedy club. You're the funniest person I've ever met. I never even heard of comedy clubs. I'm 27. I walked in a comedy club. I signed up for the following week. I'm gonna sit here and learn. I knew I was funny. I just didn't know what to do with it. They had 10 acts go up. 9 of them went up. I didn't laugh at one joke. I was just sitting there just, man, I wish that was me. Man, they should have said this. Every joke they told, I knew the punchline before they said it, and I wrote a better punchline in my mind, what they should have said. It got to guy number 10, they called his name, he wasn't there. They said, well, he's not here, we're gonna go to next week's list. Steve Harvey, where are you? So they kept clapping, and I ran up. Long story short, I won amateur night that night. I won $50. It was a 45-minute drive to my house with this girl named Gladys. I cried 45 minutes. She said, what you crying for? It ain't but $50. I said, no, you don't even understand. I was born tonight. I now know what I'm supposed to do. I went to work the next day, October 9th, and quit my job with $50. I had nothing. I just never gave up. I just kept believing that he was gonna put that air up under them sails for me one day. And finally he put that air up under that wind up under them sails. This ain't your life right here. This life you got right now, this ain't just it. You think this it? God ain't through with you. If God was through with you, he wouldn't wake you up no more. But God keep waking you up because he got some more for you. This ain't your life. God got some more for you. The moment God ain't got nothing else for you, you ain't gonna wake up no more. You lived your last day the day he got nothing. Once you done served your purpose and ran your route, you out. But as long as he wake you up, it's cause he ain't finished with you yet. I wake up every day with the expectation that he finna do something great for me. I would not have gotten here if it wasn't for scriptures. It's the only thing, it really is. It's the only thing that's gotten me to this point. I didn't know the way here. I didn't know the way to this. I didn't know how to become this, but I knew God did. So I relied on him his guidance. And I just asked. I've asked God for more stuff than anybody in this room. I promise you I have. I put in really huge requests with him. I've out-asked most people in my family. I've made some decisions that was counter to what a lot of people thought, but I have a huge amount of faith. I really believe God can do anything. I really can. I really don't think he can fail. So with that in mind, I ask for stuff that's out of the ordinary. I don't ask God for nothing regular. I ask him for outrageous things. Because I live by a scripture, Ecclesiastes 3:20. I expect God to do exceedingly and abundantly over all that I think I ask. Because I honor him, his blessings will chase me down and overtake me. I will be in the right place at the right time. People will go out of their way to be good to me. This is my declaration as a servant of the Lord. I read that scripture every day. That's how I got here. I ain't got no education. I flunked out of school. I have nothing. I'm not the brightest person in this room. I'm really not. But you can't out faith me. You can't out believe me, and you can't out hustle me. You can't out hustle me. You can't out believe me. So I'm a win. It's a lot of people more talented than me. It's a lot of comedians that's funnier than me. It's a lot of people can act better than me. It's a lot of game show hosts out here. Not now one of them can out hustle me though. There ain't a person living that can out hustle me and then out believe me. I believe in God and I hustle.